Hey, everybody. It's Wednesday. You know what that means. Yes, that's right. It's time for Sarcastic Distractions, the interesting podcast for interesting people. Featuring, as always, the Gentleman's Society of Podcasting. Myself, Harvey.
I'll be
Chris.
Forever I will be Chris.
That was good.
My heterosexual life mate, Dave.
Yellow.
hasta la vista. Dave.
Oh, wait. Ouch.
He's elevating. I see it. Yeah.
I love it.
I love
Dave.
Dave. And the ever-loving, ever-terminating AJ.
It can't be bargained with. It can't be reasoned with. It doesn't feel pity.
Oh, no.
I wasn't going to let it do the whole thing. It's like 25 seconds.
Oh, okay.
And it just cut itself off.
I'll just cut that off a little bit, you know. I'll make it make sense.
That's right. Yeah,
I'll just make it make sense.
I love it. Yeah, that was good. That was good. Those are fun. Right on.
That is one of the best ones ever made, movies, sequels specifically.
Oh, my goodness.
That's like the only sequel that, really.
I don't know. Hamlet 2 is pretty great.
Okay,
Oh, that was
not,
funny.
That's not a sequel to anything.
It was funny. I tried to rewatch that,
Yeah.
and it is impossible to find in every way.
Are you
said
serious?
this,
Oh.
and I found it, and then you weren't willing to watch it on the website that I sent you.
Oh, see, that's just it, though. I don't do the websites. It's either...
Then I guess it's impossible.
Yeah, that's fair.
When you
Argument
have
back.
that attitude.
It's just like, it's either I torrent it, or you know what? I will pay the $5 to even just watch it.
You can find a torrent.
I couldn't.
I'm sure you could.
Really?
Really?
I may have a torrent.
Yeah. Well,
A what?
I may have it
what?
somewhere.
what?
I may have it.
Yeah.
Anyway, yes,
That's
fantastic
not what
movie.
we're
But you're
talking
right.
about.
Terminator 2. That is not what we're talking about.
But it is.
Terminator 2 is by far like
It's
one of the best
best
action sequence, or actually maybe the best action film ever.
I saw it when it first came out in the theaters.
Yeah.
And I went to the United States of Americas to see it, and they had like a triplex movie theater. We bought a ticket for one movie. I can't remember what it was. It was something we were allowed to go into.
Right.
And then there was like one ticket taker guy. And all three of us literally like snuck behind him
Sweet.
and went to the other theater that
Yeah,
the Terminator
nice.
was playing in.
I love it.
Oh yeah, it was great.
That's
yeah, I didn't
fantastic.
see it in the theater. I will admit this, but I do remember watching. It was just, I was just amazed by this, and then I found out
yeah.
it was a sequel.
I
It
still
didn't.
holds up, but doesn't all at the same time. It's weird.
Well, actually, a few years ago, I didn't see it initially in theaters, but when they did like a re-release a few years back, my buddy Arash, shout out to him. Him and I went to go see it, and it was I loved it seeing it in theaters, even though it was however
It's
many
showing
years
its
later.
age.
Yeah,
It's like-
for sure.
But that's what
It-
holds up and does is like the CG is still kind of good.
Not
But it's
the worst.
not the same as what we
Yeah, I
have
know.
now.
Well, for sure.
But I mean, watch some movies that came out like 12 years after,
yeah,
and,
yeah,
and they're
yeah.
worse.
like fucking Lawnmower Man,
Yeah.
shit like that. Right?
My favorite is still when the other Terminator's getting shot, and you watch it now, and you can see that there's stickers, and as
Yeah.
he moves, they flop around. Every time that scene comes up, I just like, oh yes,
So good, so good. And that's not what we're talking about
That's not what
today.
we're
Not
talking
at all. Although we should probably do an episode about Terminator. I think that would
Just
probably fucking just
Terminator,
Terminator.
but that would
yeah.
like end at like Terminator 2.
No, we would still talk about the other ones. We just, Anyways,
Yeah,
people
got a little
we're
rough.
talking about Halloween costumes.
yeah, that's why we're talking about Terminator.
Actually, we are. So we're going to talk about Halloween costumes, everything we know and what we've done, yada yada yada. But one to segue into it, our friend Adam Gentle shout out back in the day, he had this really great Terminator costume that he got, and it came with like its own like prosthetics and shit.
Like Arnold Schwarzenegger Terminator?
Yeah,
Or
well, yeah, it was.
T-1000
No, it was Arnold Schwarzenegger Terminator. Yeah, and you actually had to put like this half metal like plastic plate
Gotcha, on
and
the
then
side.
use like fake skin and putty to mold it to your head and lit up and shit.
That's
And
kind of cool.
when you got it done right, it was
You
fucking
can, like, rip it
unbelievable.
off and-
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was great.
It would be cooler if you had like a prosthetic arm and you
It's
could,
funny.
covered it. And,
Yeah.
He did something like that because
like a real.
oh yeah.
Like a real.
Oh
Yeah, and then you cut off the arm and you put on these one fucking
Yeah.
costume. Yeah, yeah.
Those are the people that are hardcore.
Those are the real.
That
Terminator
would
Those are the
be.
real- Those are the
again,
real cosplayers.
We do not recommend this to our listeners. Just as a note, it's just a
Dave
discussion.
doesn't.
I do not. No, please do not cut off your physical arms.
That was a pretty freaky scene, though. in Terminator 2.
Oh yeah, when
That
he
was
just starts to
awesome.
cut it
I
on
know. I was
his
like,
own.
what the fuck?
Yeah, he just picks up the knife
and
and
then he goes around.
Yeah.
Well, it's because his arm was already fucked up.
yeah,
Right.
He'd fucked it up somehow. So he had to take the skin
So,
off.
yeah.
anyway.
Yeah. But it was just the doing it. I don't know.
Right.
Could you imagine sitting there one day and somebody just does this in front of you? I will admit this. I would puke my shits out.
I love knowing the behind the scenes that it was like a prosthetic arm that came up into frame from below, and they just did it. And Arnie just kind of did it on it.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
I mean, it had
I
to be
never caught
mostly.
it.
Yeah, he's a very talented
Still
man.
mostly practical effects.
Absolutely. Oh yeah. Back then, yeah. So Halloween costumes. Well, any early ones come to mind? Kids wise, yours?
Yep.
Things like that.
I was He-Man once.
Nice.
Okay, get this.
That must have been cold.
Okay, get this. It probably was. But okay, get this. It wasn't like a bought He-Man costume or anything because we lived in this tiny little town. It wasn't even. It was before I lived in Kenora.
Yeah.
It was this tiny little town, so you couldn't really go to like Walmart or
Right.
Woolco or Zellers or anything.
Right.
So my mom made it for me out of like a mop. It was like a yellow mop on my head.
Nice.
And then she made
Sweet.
like a felt
Oh,
He-Man
nice.
like harness thing, but it was like red. It wasn't even the He-Man colors. It was just red. And then she took a pair of like those black rubber boots with the orange bottoms.
Yeah.
And she spray painted them silver.
Nice.
Sweet.
Because the only thing I had was a He-Man sword. Like an actual
Gotcha. Yeah.
Master of the Universe sword. And
Yeah.
it came apart. One end glowed. One was supposed to be Skeletor's. One was supposed to be He-Man.
Oh,
And just
sweet.
Put them together.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was my first memory of a Halloween costume. I have a picture of it too somewhere.
Very good.
fantastic.
Very good.
Right on.
Oh yeah, and it had like probably like I think it was like white long johns on or some shit underneath.
Yeah.
Like you're saying,
Yeah, you always
it
had
was,
layers.
It was cold.
Yeah,
And
always
I mean,
layered it.
For sure.
Is He-Man? What else is he wearing?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you got to pump up for that role for sure.
Right, yeah.
It's a
Nice.
lot for one
But
night.
yeah,
Good
that
job.
That would be my first
Memorable one.
Well, not my. Well, yeah. I have many memorable
Yeah.
ones. My mom, I think, made all my Halloween costumes.
For sure.
I didn't get it. I was a California raisin once. And she
That's pretty cool.
She actually made a suit that I could get into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Velcro up the back and like get into it, and then I just wear like white.
That's
fucking
impressive.
leotard and shit.
Wow.
And then she got these like duck slippers. I don't know. They were like supposed to be like knockoff Daffy Duck or some shit.
Okay.
And she covered them in white and black felt.
Oh,
Like the
sick.
fancy
yeah,
shoes?
Yeah.
So I had like big feet.
The wingtips. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Very nice.
That's fun. Was that before or after the He-Man?
That was way after He-Man.
Yeah, way
Yeah.
after.
Oh, way after
That was
He-Man.
like last year, right?
I was like, that's this year, man. What are you talking about?
That's what he's prepping for.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'd do it again.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
California raisin.
Fucking right. That's a
Fuck
great
yeah.
costume.
Yeah,
it's
it's a
so
nice
dated
throwback.
though, but people would fucking
Oh no,
get
people
it.
would
Nowadays,
Yeah, for sure
nowadays
they
you could
would.
probably get one that like inflated.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking of using like garbage bags with filling and shit. You know? I was like right away.
No, I'm sorry. I actually saw kids in my neighborhood with the inflated costumes having fun with it, and I have to admit, part of me was like, I want to go play too.
know,
They're
they
running
do
around
look
having
fucking
battles,
cool,
and it
I
was just,
hear you.
I was impressed. Like, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah. I've
Just to
seen
watch
that
them.
too. Just having
like
fun with them.
Big
Yeah.
inflatable T-Rex costume.
Those are
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah,
are
yeah.
I should see if I
fantastic.
can get one for Halloween. I'll go on Amazon.
I think they're pretty easy to get. I don't think they're that hard.
Amazon.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh yeah, you get anything
Oh,
off
yeah.
there for
For
sure.
sure.
Yeah.
Do you have any early costume memories?
One of my earliest, my favorite, and no knocking against my wonderful father. It was the only time he's actually participated or led in the creating me a costume. It was a Transformer.
Really?
Yeah, so he
Wow.
took cardboard boxes and put it and made them in such a way that I could wear it. Had the
Yeah.
straps in them. He put little LED lights that would blink and everything. I wore it to school.
What?
Fucking top notch. Like I would have been kindergarten.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
The only challenge was we walked around because the whole idea was that we'd walk around to each class and we show off our costumes, get little treats and stuff.
Yeah.
I think I made it to like 2 classrooms. It was too fucking heavy.
Damn.
Heavy.
Oh yeah. Like I don't really remember it myself, but I remember like in tears because like I knew as a kid I had to take it off. Yeah, but I didn't want to because it was so fucking amazing. Yeah.
Do you know it's Transformers with Optimus Prime?
It
or-
wasn't any specific one.
Okay.
It was just he kind of got it up.
So
to,
it's
like, yeah.
David Miss Prime.
Yeah,
Prime.
it was.
Prime.
Yeah,
Yeah, right on.
it's one of those rare
Rodimus Dave?
things.
Yeah, Rodimus Dave. Yeah. Yeah, it's Rodimus Dave.
Sadly, there is no photo. It's just in my brain and his
Aw.
brain for making it. Yeah, there's no picture.
That's
It's one of
so
those.
great.
Just looking back on, I'm like, fuck. I wish we had taken.
That's
a
so
picture.
sick though. You still got that memory.
Oh,
though.
I got
That's
the
fucking
memory. Yeah,
awesome.
like a lot of fun. I
Yeah.
made it. Like, yeah, I always have that memory of it. That was one of the first crazy costumes I ever had.
Yeah.
Actually, the first. No, I shouldn't
You ever
say.
see those
That's
dudes that make
wonderful.
like Transformers costumes for their kids, and they can like
Oh yeah.
bend
in the
over and like,
cars.
and actually
Yeah.
turn into the car.
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, I've seen that.
That's pretty
Yeah.
trippy.
The
Yeah.
one that got me was the Starscream one when it turns into a jet. I'm like, that's fucking nuts.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
wild. That's so fun.
Mine
yeah.
wasn't quite to that level, but I still enjoyed
Well,
it.
but to be fair, they
Yeah.
got 30 years of engineering.
Yeah,
there,
right?
Like, actually 40. Holy shit.
Jeez,
Transformers
this
is 40 years this year. Yeah, that's
40.
That's literally almost as old as us.
Oh, did anybody bring the Robaxa set?
I know,
My back
eh?
just started to hurt.
I have 3 early ones that come to mind. One, I remember going as a girl, which I'm guessing now would not really be a costume. And
Just a lifestyle.
You'd be in trouble, actually. For probably
quite
doing
possibly,
it.
yeah, that's true. Yeah. Although you could go as like a character, like let's say if someone went as like Madonna.
Oh, that's fine.
You know what I mean? That'd be
yeah, or like
yeah.
Cher.
Yeah.
As long as you're a character woman,
It
you're
would
fine.
make sense
Yeah,
to go
yeah.
as Cher because a lot of drag queens
They do the Cher.
That's
the
true.
Cher
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
right?
Absolutely.
So-
She's very much indicative of that culture. But then I remember one year went as the Hulk and totally painted my whole body green.
But
and
who was
went
the
out.
girl?
What?
Who did you go as the girl? You just went as a girl?
Some
Some random girl? You were like Annie or something?
Might have been Gem,
Oh.
maybe,
Oh,
but I
wow.
can't
That's truly
remember.
outrageous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
might have
Oh,
been.
that-
Truly
I know.
outrageous.
You're allowed to go as Jeb. That's
Oh,
fair.
that's fair. Yeah. She's pretty awesome.
Again,
back in the
that's
day.
probably in the drag culture somewhere.
Oh,
the-
for sure.
The whole gem.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Guaranteed.
And then the Hulk was a cold day, kind of like your He-Man
Yeah, oh,
costume,
yeah.
right? But it was pretty easy to do, right? I mean, it's like torn up jean shorts and paint it yourself all green, spray hair green, and
Nikki.
dude.
Nikki did that once. She was going to a Halloween party that I didn't end up going to. This is when I was having all like my chronic pain stuff. And whatnot.
Yeah.
So I was like, high on morphine and shit. And I'm not going anywhere. Fuck that.
Hmm.
She's like, I'm going to Halloween. I'm like, cool. Fuck, see you later. She ended up going as a dead Smurf. So like
Nice.
dead Smurfette. And she literally painted her whole body that was exposed blue, and it was blue acrylic paint from the dollar store. I don't know if that was a good idea.
I don't know
It didn't. It kind of stained.
Well,
kind
it's
of didn't.
acrylic though. So, wow.
But yeah, I mean, it worked. We
Yeah,
got a picture
fair,
of it
fair.
somewhere. But
She's still here to talk about it. So
Yeah.
there you
Yeah,
go.
there you
she
go.
didn't suffocate like what's his name?
Oh,
Buddy
Tobias.
Ebsen. No, Buddy Ebsen.
Oh, Buddy Ebsen.
He was originally supposed to be the Tin Man,
Right.
but
Yep.
he got
The skin or whatever.
The paint that the grease paint
Yeah.
stuff that they would use would suffocate
Yeah.
your skin. Same with the lady who got painted gold in Gold member there, the
Yeah.
James Bond movie.
I remember
She
hearing
ended up, I
these.
think, passing away because of that.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the other costume I think about when I was like, I think 8 or 9, I did Beetlejuice.
Nice.
And that was fun, but I remember taking a long fucking time.
Yeah.
Because I had to my hair was pretty long. We did the whole spray paint thing, but I had to lay down with my
Almost
head
like be
hanging over the
upside down
bench.
almost.
Yeah, to get it like
Gotcha.
straight up. Yeah. So we did that.
Speaking
That
of
was really
Beetlejuice,
fun.
has anybody seen it yet?
I have.
Oh.
We discussed this.
Oh,
We
yeah,
have
we did. That's
discussed it.
right.
Yes,
I
we
forgot.
have.
I
That's
still have
right.
not seen it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think you should watch it.
I will
Yeah.
eventually.
I enjoyed it.
I went to go because it's on.
Before I reiterate my opinion, yes, don't go in with any other opinions.
Oh yeah, no.
Just go watch it.
Yeah.
My
Just
big thing is
enjoy
I went to go and do the actual rental online. They're still charging like $25 to rent. I'm like,
course they
fuck
are.
that noise. No.
Still,
Yeah.
this came out like 3 weeks ago.
Fuck that. I'm not paying $25.
It's kind of crazy that this came out 3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
Yeah,
know.
no. I'm
I
not.
can't say still.
I'm not
I
fucking
know.
still. No.
I think
Anyway.
I think my copy of Deadpool versus Wolverine's coming in the mail soon.
Oh, jeez.
That horrible movie. Oh, Disney.
Lost of my money, Disney. Not getting any more
Oh shit.
until you make a really awesome X-Men movie. Fuckers. Yeah, but I remember that Beetlejuice one because I tried to do the one where he had like the spikes all through him.
Oh, okay.
So I tried to recreate that. So we had like all these like
Paper
fake
mache
swords.
and
No,
shit.
no. We used fake swords and I was
Oh,
gluing
okay.
them to me. And I had like an overcoat
Wow.
on it and stuff. Yeah. It was pretty fun.
I will admit that my closest to actually effort in a costume is when I try to go it as a mage from the Dragonlance series, and I worked at have like the glow in dark scepter, and I had the full everything.
Dragonlance. Those were those books, right?
Yeah.
I remember those.
I was in love with it.
I
I would have
had
been
a buddy who was
10.
all into those. I
Yeah.
tried.
I'm still into them periodically. I go and read one for the giggles.
That's fun.
Yep, it was good.
Yeah.
When I was, how old was I? Like 13 or something like that. The most effort would be I would went as the Crow.
Oh wow.
Oh, sick. Right on.
Painted the whole thing. I had long
Yeah.
hair and stuff.
Did it work? Did you pull it off?
Yeah.
Yeah, right
Nice,
on. That's
nice.
awesome. Big like trench coat. Did you go with like
no,
the
with the
black tops
and the
wraps?
wraps.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool. Right on.
Nice.
That's fun.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I even had like the boots. I spray painted them fucking black.
Oh, sweet.
I had like these beige. They were like knockoff Timberland type boots, right? Like outdoorsy boots.
Yeah.
Before Timberlands was anything, they were
Right.
just like some Zellers fucking
Look at $30.
cheap ass.
Yeah.
Not even. Probably.
Not even
Probably,
30.
yeah,
In those
no,
days. Yeah, no.
That's so good point. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
$11.50 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just spray painted those.
Oh.
Pretty sure I even used like the hairspray spray paint shit that I used to spray paint my head.
Did you use actual?
No.
No, it's what
It worked.
Oh, sure. Yeah, it's
As
all
long
the
as I
same
like go
thing.
jumping in puddles or something.
That's
like
true.
that,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
that's fun.
Did that. That
Nice.
was probably like the most effort I've ever put into a costume ever in life.
I've put into some effort into other ones, and one that I remember failing miserably was when I tried to do Gambit. And
And
it
how
was-
did this fail
Oh
miserably?
fuck!
Why don't we
So
have
bad.
popcorn?
Well,
We need
first
popcorn.
I know.
Yeah,
First things first. It was in the '90s before, like only like nerds knew who Gambit was.
Okay.
You know what? Know what I mean?
That's
Like it
one.
was.
Well, no, I believe you.
Yeah, of course you would.
You were
I
dressing
knew
up.
Gamble.
Right. So for whatever reason, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go as Gambit. People are gonna know who the fuck this is. But, it's not like Wolverine or anybody. Anyways, and I didn't have a trench coat, but I had like kind of like a short leather, but more like a suede bomber. Which is
Okay.
like that. And I remember taking like a an over. Like a balaclava that you get and trying to cut the top off so you can kind of.
I thought you would have done like a milk jug or something.
Oh, that's a good idea
Cut the
too.
face out,
No,
and
no,
the top,
no,
and
no.
then paint it black.
And then the gloves, I wore the gloves, and you cut off the fingers and the thumbs to make them look like
Of the
that.
gloves, not your fingers. Gotcha.
And then I tried to do like I wore like tights, but they're not like tights like today. They were just like fucking. I don't know what they were. I tried to like. I tried to use like
Leotards?
Yeah,
essentially.
Try to use like these like pink felt pieces and put them down the sides. But it looked all janky, and it was
the Team U version.
Yeah, it was. For sure. I wasn't charging anything. That's all I'm saying. And I think people just gave me candy out of pity because
Right.
I was
Well, I mean,
also
hey, hold
too
on.
old.
Hold
to
on,
be
though.
doing this.
Hold on, though.
Yeah,
A costume isn't a prerequisite for candy.
that's so true.
You don't have to have a costume
So true, yeah.
to get the candy.
Technically,
Yeah.
no, but I will admit that and this only happened once. A group of teenagers come up to the door, trick or treat, and
Yeah.
none of them are just like, come on, dudes.
Oh, see,
now."
I did that one year. But at least I had a bloody knife, so I could say I was a homicidal maniac.
Yeah. See, that's just
Sure.
in my head. Do that. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I remember one time I took like a fake plastic cleaver,
Right.
Hmm.
and I cut a half hole in it, and then put fake blood on
yeah.
it, put it across
that.
my
Yeah,
head.
but that's just
That's,
something.
that's
Yeah.
something, right?
Like, don't get me wrong. I spent most of my Halloweens putting on the vampire costume from 4 years ago.
I was going to say, how many times were we all Draculas?
Yeah.
that
Like
happened a lot.
I
Yeah.
always did the vampire. Because all you need was a little bit of blood, the cape,
sure.
boom, trick or treat, get
Yeah.
some fucking free candy.
That's
A little,
true.
dress pants,
Yeah.
white dress shirt.
Yeah.
You're good to go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I did that
that's true.
like, oh God, far too often. A buddy up the street that we'd always go Halloween, he'd always make fun because he'd always be something new and he worked and paid and got all these things. I'm like, fuck it, I'm just out here for my candy.
Right.
But honestly, I have to admit, I love those days. We'd start at like 6, be done like 9,
Yeah.
and I'd have multiple fucking pillowcases full of junk.
Yeah, you were.
Man, did I ever
militant.
tell you about the time that when I was the crow, the year that I was a crow, got my candy stolen?
No way.
Oh, that
Yeah,
sucks.
we were walking down a hill and these two guys came and like grabbed it and
Oh,
then jumped in a truck.
Mm.
So we got the license plate number.
yeah.
We called the cops.
Mm.
The cops pulled them over, but they didn't have our candy.
Oh,
Stashed it or some shit like that.
yeah.
So all of these like businesses around town
Yep.
got together and gave me and my buddy like a whole shit ton of candy.
Oh,
And
nice.
then we had to get like
Very
an
nice.
apology letter from these guys and shit. Yeah, it was a big thing.
It's pretty cool.
We're on
That
like
is
the
pretty
front
big.
page of the newspaper and shit.
That's
Wow.
pretty cool.
Yeah, it was a big thing.
Yeah, you got your famous moment.
Yeah, it was a big thing.
I
know.
did miss a Halloween when I was like,
Candy stealers.
I can't remember the exact age. I was young and I was sick. And I'll always remember that one because what's funny is a babysitter that I hated, she came by the next day with her 2 children and they dropped off a ton of candy for me.
Why?
Yeah. Because I had been sick. So, couldn't
Oh,
go out.
okay,
So
yeah.
they went and dropped it all off. And it was that one moment. I forget her name. I could just see her face. Like up until that point, I hated her.
Yeah.
after that point, I loved her.
Oh, yeah. I wonder why. Yeah.
Even with the babysitting, like she was the same lady before and after. It's just that I don't know what it was in my head. Just she found the button, clicked, and yep, I love you
Gave
now.
you candy. That's what it was.
Oh yeah, and it was a good chunk of candy.
Free
to boot.
candy.
Yeah,
Yeah, free candy.
Free,
Yeah.
not from a stranger though.
yeah.
Sometimes.
I was thinking about that because Nikki hasn't gotten the pumpkins yet for the jack-o'-lanterns.
Okay.
And
I think you're using them all around, bud.
yeah, no, I'll tell you a funny thing after in a minute. But I was thinking, what if she goes to Freshco and there's no pumpkins left?
Yep.
Am I allowed to put a sign on the lawn that says free candy, and then just an arrow towards my house? Is that wrong?
What do you mean?
But
Well,
you
like
could do
you know,
that.
I can't drive around in a van that says free candy on the side and then not be
But
suspicious.
AJ, that's the sign you have on your lawn every other day of the year. I don't think you can do that for Halloween.
Oh, right.
don't think
So
you
I
can
have to
do
admit, when I was growing up, and what I've always told my children back when they were children was, if there's a pumpkin or the light is on,
Yeah.
go knock. If there's not, you pass by.
Yeah.
You egg them. Yep,
that's
you
the
egg 'em.
rule.
Yep.
So
So
with-
eggs and toilet paper.
And to the,
Yep.
so with the jack-o'-lantern this year, it was like a couple days ago, and we're making some dinner, and Nikki pulls out this carrot, and there's a carrot. It looked exactly like a penis.
Nice.
Okay.
Like exactly.
I mean, they all kind of look like.
No. This one has a knob, dude.
All right.
Like mushroom head knob
So
peanut. So
were you not on it for a while?
no, I had to save it because I'm gonna put it in.
Savor it.
I'm gonna put it under the pumpkin.
Gotcha.
When I make a jack-o'-lantern, the pumpkin gonna
Gotcha.
have a penis.
It's actually not a bad idea because it is one of those things that
jack-off-a-lantern.
parents and shit will probably giggle at it,
Sure.
whereas young children, they won't
No.
totally
Probably
rock
play
it.
with it.
No, I'm probably only gonna like put it there and take a picture and then like take it away.
Oh, come on.
No, I
bro.
can't do that. It's
In
not-
your
Well, I
neighborhood,
mean,
fuck.
There's like 3 people that come to my door, so maybe I don't know.
Don't you want someone to finally come on your door?
Yeah, but
Not
not again. I will admit,
It's hard to
even
get out of wood.
not related really to the costumes and shit, but I will like over the years, like I've lived at the same spot, and every year less.
We didn't have many in the first place, and then the COVIDs happened, and then I think it was the year it happened or like the year after. I can't remember. What I did is I found a big long ass poster tube.
Sure.
I duct taped it to my railing. So like, parents and kids were like, oh,
Ah.
knock on your door to get the COVID or whatever. So I was like, I'll fucking toss it down the fun candy chute.
Nice.
Like dressed it all up with like
Yeah.
black and orange.
Make it inviting and scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, still there was like 3 kids that showed up.
Yeah. Yeah. Even in my neighborhood, don't get that many anymore.
Wonder what that is.
Because people find better neighborhoods.
There's always that joke. Yeah.
Because that's kind of what we do. We'll go up and down our street because people still will
Yeah.
participate for the most part.
And they know
Yeah.
of you and the family. Yeah.
But then as
Yeah.
soon as you get around onto like Egerton and shit like that, people are like just handing out candy. Like
Yeah.
they're expecting it. You go over to like this street, these streets over here, Queen Street and all that stuff. Oh, yeah, that's the place to hit up. Like there's 3 streets, Queen, Lorne, and like Dufferin or like, yeah. Hit those places up. Max, that comes like fucking bags of candy.
Nice.
Candy he won't even eat.
Yeah.
I'll happily. That's one thing as a kid, since Sam had the peanut allergy, I always played the I get 1 of every 10. And it was my way of taking the candies. And Curtis, he doesn't have the allergy, but I
Yeah.
would still do the same thing with him.
So
You
you,
gotta-
take all the like Snickers bars and like
Anything with a peanut, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'd always play the I
away
get
from
1
your
in 10.
son?
Yeah.
fair.
And I would do it for Curtis as well to make it equal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what do you take away from him? The
The
peanut
sa-
ones?
Oh, the same thing. Yeah, I'd keep it consistent. Yeah, just so there was no difference. Even
The
when
dad tax.
the joke was though is even when they got older and realized it, they would still
They'd
say
still do it.
they would still actually give it to me. It was
Did
kind of
this
Condition
constitute? I was just about to say, does your son like candies with peanuts?
he does. Yeah,
He does?
So he's
Okay.
fine now.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
because like, did that condition him to like just
No,
never like candies with
No,
peanuts
yeah,
anymore?
no, he's
Yeah.
because even nowadays, now mind you, he likely won't do it again because even this year he's kind of like in that. Yeah, I don't think I want to anymore.
Sure.
Yeah, so he's probably done as well. So yeah, now it's in that hole.
Aw.
Yeah, that was the last one last year.
Would you like to take my baby for a night? You can take him around. And,
Take your baby for
well, take him around and
Gonna look
say
like
trick or
Goblin
treat.
King from the Labyrinth. What the hell,
Just
man?
not nice. I could dress up. Dave could dress up like David Bowie. I got my kids
Would
got
be
a
good. He
That would be
does.
kind of good,
my
actually.
kid's got a white and red striped
That's true.
onesie.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
He
that
looks-
would be perfect.
He looks like the kid from fucking
That would be
Labyrinth,
nice.
man.
Duds, baby,
Oh, man,
duds.
do that.
Yeah, we should.
Damn it! I should have thought of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
See? There you go. You got the Bowie right here.
But you can take him to trick or treating, and then you can just keep the candy.
Unfortunately, I'm booked this year. I'll be out curling on Halloween.
Next year, maybe.
Next year, maybe.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's when I have to admit, like, even for myself, like, by the time I hit high school, I was done. I don't think I even did it anymore myself
I
after
think my
that.
last year was
No,
14 or 13
Yeah.
or 14.
Yeah, 14 or 15,
Yeah.
I think was probably
maybe
me.
15. I don't
Maybe.
recall.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, because I think even in my grade 9, I didn't do it, and
Yeah.
after that, never after that. Like, we would do our parties.
Oh, yeah,
We would do our Halloween
Well, because
parties.
I would just eat the candy that was in the bowl.
Yeah.
There's
Right.
free candy right there. Why do I
Right.
got to go anywhere? I guess
Yeah.
also by the time I was like 15, I was getting high.
Yeah.
Right.
So I didn't really want to go anywhere.
Yeah, I think
anyway.
that Gambit costume was the last for me.
Yeah.
That was it. Yeah.
I don't
I
remember
think
my
the
last.
crow one might have been the last for me.
Yeah, I don't remember my last. But yeah, by the time I was in high school, I stopped. Yeah.
But I've dressed up for parties and stuff. We used to dress up for parties, didn't we?
No, the only time I remember dressing up was when we did the club show thing.
Right. When we did
Yeah.
all that LARPing and stuff.
Yeah.
That's right.
There was the
Yes,
LARPing.
yes,
there was
yes.
also when we did the metal band
Yes,
one as
yes.
well. But that wasn't Halloween either. That was just a random us
That was
doing
just-
shit.
Yep. Us being weird.
Yep.
Dressing up like weirdos.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't like Halloween parties. I'm not a dress up guy now anymore.
Yeah, neither am I. Well,
Like I'll do like
Oh,
the
I
bare.
am.
I'll do like the bare minimum. Like I have. I went to Walmart and got.
No
They
shit.
have like they have like giant heads
yeah.
and
and they were giant.
they're giant. Like they have like pandas and shit. Sorry, my brain's processing the burn. And
That's when you should put it out, dude.
and yeah, so like I have a panda one. I have
Nice.
like unicorn ones and shit.
Yeah, no, other than the get-togethers that we would do during the high school years,
Yeah.
like, and even then, we never dressed for it. We just got all got
Yeah,
together and
that's true,
drank.
actually, yeah. Oh, no. Because I remember someone coming dressed. No, people dressed up because I remember someone coming dressed up as a sex worker, which is hilarious. That's all they ever dress as now.
Essentially,
I don't remember ever dressing up
It
for
was
them.
a gentleman who was one of our friends back in the day. And he
Oh,
came
yeah,
as-
maybe. Oh.
Anyways, there was people that did dress up. I do remember how far people went. I don't remember, but you did not. You were
Yeah,
not that
I admit,
person
like,
that did not do that.
just, for me, it's just the effort and
Yeah.
time now.
Yeah, we're
I
just
don't
sitting there
want-
oh no,
drinking.
last time
I'm
I just.
lazy.
That's what I just remember now. Last time I dressed up was for a Halloween party at the museum that I was working. Chuck and I went as Rick and Morty.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I just wore like a yellow
I
T-shirt.
was
and
gonna say you're
jeans.
Morty. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's just it. They used to do the Office ones. I would just wear my Leafs jersey. I'm
Right.
a Leafs fan.
Yeah, see, bare minimum.
Yep.
Yeah, same.
Hey, I dressed up. Can't get yelled at.
I mean, speaking of easy, I've gone as Run DMC, which is literally just a
Your everyday clothes.
Yeah, everyday, I know.
Half of what you're wearing right now.
Right, exactly. Yeah, done that.
Would that be appropriation though?
No.
Ooh.
It's fucking honestly one of the greatest fucking trios of all
No,
time.
it's cultural
Oh, give me a
appropriation.
break. Shut up.
Hip hop is a culture.
Shut up.
It's
I love it. Just
if I can't go as Pocahontas anymore,
You never did.
why can't you go
so
as
far
Pocahontas?
as
That's 'cause you can't pull
it's
it off.
cultural appropriation.
Yeah. You smoke the trees. You don't say the trees.
I know my boobs are bigger than hers were.
Anyway, so
We should have a boob sizing
What? She was
competition.
only like 12.
Oh, yeah, it's true though.
all right.
Yeah.
It's true.
Wow, that was a weird transition.
It's called history, man. Look
I
it
guess
up.
So,
Yeah. They kind of, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now that we're down there, how do we climb back out?
Oh, that's scary.
We've been
proposition.
further, Dave.
I know. That's why I want to climb out for now. Let's go.
Any costumes that your kids have done that they've gone all out on or anything like that?
Like there've been the good efforts. I will admit. So the one big thing with at least my kids, I've let them get masks. Like when I was growing up, you're not allowed to have a mask. No masks allowed.
Oh,
Right.
Yeah, I grew up with that rule.
Yeah, that was the thing.
And as I got older, I realized kind of the silliness, especially since I would often be with my kids when they were younger. So yeah, nothing pops in my head. The one thing I do actually get a kick out of Shan had a clown costume, and it's literally just like a clown outfit. And she had it as a kid. Both of my kids have worn it.
Oh,
Along with my brother Trevor and Alex. So, and we still have this thing. It's just a clown costume thing, and that's all it is. And yeah, so 5 people have worn this thing.
Wow, that's trippy.
Yeah, it's kind of our thing that it's one of those, family heirlooms now that we want to, when the day comes, another 10, 15 years from now, when my kids start having kids, so we want them to wear it.
Oh, wow.
That'd be
That is
cool.
interesting.
Yeah.
That's a weird legacy for a
Oh, it
costume,
is, yeah. Because I have to admit, some of my best actual memories when I was an adult of Halloween was Trev, Alex, Nicole. They'd come over because they lived in the country at the time. We would just dress them with random shit that we happen to have around the house, and we go trick or treating.
I'm so glad that story didn't end with, and then Shannon put it on and we went to bed.
No, that would be really wrong on multiple levels. Yes,
It would.
No.
That's why I say I'm very glad.
and it's one of those
you have to
things.
break it in.
It's funny. The joke in my head. It's one of those funny things where. Well, it wouldn't fit Shannon, but not in like that horrible way. Just like
She's too tall for it
Yeah,
now?
she's too tall for it. There we
It
go.
would be like
Oh
capri
my
pants.
God. This is so silly.
I really hope this one doesn't get listened to.
No, Max.
I'm digging my hole.
It's hard to get Max to, put on a mask or wear certain things.
Yeah.
So we try to again do as little as possible,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
not as little as possible. And last year we put a bunch of face paint on him and he went out as a zombie or some shit.
Nice.
This year's gonna be a pirate,
Nice.
and his little brother's gonna be his first mate.
Nice.
Very
He's
nice.
got a little baby pirate costume.
Yeah.
There you go. That's fun.
Came with a felt sword.
Yeah.
Sure, not a real one?
No, it's this little floppy felt
Yeah,
thing. that
floppy.
Yeah, it's funny.
Well, it uses you. That's fun.
It's
It's
cute.
good times.
Yeah.
That's not me. I'm not doing
No,
it.
I have to admit, I did enjoy toddlers, taking those toddlers, because for 2 reasons. A, all the neighbors love seeing the toddler come trick or treat. They love it.
Yeah. That's a good time. Yeah.
And B, and I say this with full love,
Mm-hmm.
they're done in like 20 minutes, half an hour. They want to go
Right.
back home now. They're fine.
Right,
Their
yeah.
little things filled. They're good.
Yeah,
they're
they're
done.
good, yeah.
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 Whereas the whole, when the kids were like 10, well, maybe not even quite 10, but 10-ish, they're old enough where they know they want more, but we're not yet quite comfortable letting them kind of do their own thing.
Well, see,
Yeah.
that's where Max is at. He likes doing it, but we can't let him go.
Yeah, on his own.
So we all
yeah.
have to
Sure.
go together.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there will be lots of candy this year, I think.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's one place
It'll
where
be
I
a
was
big loot-
fortunate because,
loot haul.
once they hit that 11, 12, fuck, you go do your thing. I'll see you in a few hours.
For adults, the nice thing about the candy at Halloween is the day after Halloween, it's all like 80% off.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice.
That's true,
But do you want a box of 100 assorted Nestle treats?
that are like
Yes.
a thumb size, not even.
That's not,
fair.
and it says it's false advertising. It says fun size on it. It's not fun size.
Yeah, I know. That's my
Yeah.
big thing. I kind of miss the old days where you would get the old, just, the piles of Cruft candy, but then that odd chocolate bar.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you know the neighborhoods. Like we had one neighborhood in Kenora that was like the rich neighborhood, and you go there and everybody there was either giving out full size candy bars
Sure.
or the McDonald's gift certificates
Oh, yeah,
booklets
those-
that you used to
Right.
be able to get.
Yeah, I remember
For your
those.
free orange drink.
Yeah, or the
like
small
ice cream
fry.
cone
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah,
Yeah. We'd always go and get those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or cans of pop.
Yeah.
Cans of pop or big.
But yeah, nowadays it's just, you expect to get them, and they're always those, the little tiny, the M&M boxes that have 4 M&Ms in them, shit like that.
Yeah.
Dude, that's like the regular size M&M packages when you go buy them at the store nowadays. My
I-
wife likes those Malteser fucking things, right?
Yeah.
And I remember when you used to get like, the bag. It felt
Yeah,
like it
full
was
of
full.
them. Yeah.
Now there's like literally like 10
Yeah.
in a fucking bag.
It's one of those
bullshit.
things I have to admit, and it's rare for me to do or say this. I often go to the dollar store to get them a buck of chocolate bar. Yeah, and they're all right.
So the good old Cultco has some good old deals. I think they had like full Hershey and Reese and Mars bars for like 18 or 14 packs for $10.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
that would
do.
have been the move to do. But I mean, it's still only 18 kids or 14. You know what
Well,
I mean?
yeah,
But
yeah.
still.
As a treat to hand out, I don't think I would, because
Yeah.
the costs and
But
stuff.
for yourself.
Oh yeah, for myself. Yeah, it's like when I happened to be at the Culco recently, and of course I ensured I got myself some hot cocoa because I really wanted to make sure I got some hot cocoa.
Yes.
Maybe not hot.
I was gonna say, was it hot when you it wasn't in a box? Because if it was hot and it was in the
big
box,
jar.
Yeah, the big can.
Yeah,
I love
It's
that
good.
shit. Is
It's
so.
good shit.
So you got some
awfully
cocoa to
good.
make hot cocoa with.
Yeah, it's amazingly amazing.
If you like, okay, this is going to be random, but if you ever find yourself in a Fresco, try their whatever brand compliments salted caramel hot chocolate.
All right.
Really?
It's
I
amazing.
love salted caramel.
amazing.
I love chocolate.
I love it. I whatever they did, it's fantastic.
So to go to the totally off topic, but the other side of the coin. So it funny enough, and again, yes, it's too early, but I'm gonna fly and fuck because I love eggnog.
shit.
So eggnog has started showing up,
way too early.
but it started
way
to
too
show.
early.
It has started to show up.
Oh my God.
It's in the stores.
Yeah. The No Frills, I found a little pile of a Loblaw brand, all natural, proper ingredient eggnog, and it cost me like $5 for this 1 liter thing. I bought it because I'm an eggnog fanatic. Oh Christ in a handlog! Now that I have tasted this, I'm stuck. Like I don't think I can buy the cheap
Have you ever
shit.
tried to make your own
Yep.
egg?
Yep. So I've done both the.
Yeah, we talked about this.
Yeah,
we talked about it?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, we did, right?
I've done the fully properly cooked and even the old school. Just shake the fuck out of it and drink it raw.
yeah.
You have to drink it raw with some rum and rye.
No, then it kills the rawness.
Exactly.
The alcohol kills the raw.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, it's for safety.
It's a true story.
See, alcohol will save your life.
Yeah, but either way, so I have hit this point, even in my current life now, every time I go to the effing No Frills, do they have any? No. But as soon as I see that shit again, I'm buying 5. I don't care if they could charge me $5 a bottle. I'm still doing it.
The brand of alternative milk I like, they do an eggnog every year, and I buy a liter. It's pretty okay.
The alternative milk.
Really?
Nirva milk.
Yeah, they don't do the variety I like where they had the mixed almond, cashew, everything. They had that mixed variety. They don't make it anymore because of the whole incident where everything got, yeah. I don't know if it was the cause maybe, but yeah, they don't have it available. It's not even on their website. It's like it just disappears. We never made this product, David.
It
Fuck
never
off.
existed.
What's
Got
cool,
me hard.
being out and about, because you guys used to go out in the world and
Do things.
do things.
Yep.
What's one of the coolest costumes that you've seen somebody else have?
Oh.
I got one. I got one that's in my mind for me, but I was just wondering for you guys. Would you like me to tell you mine?
Tell you,
guys
yeah,
can
yours.
think?
Because I have to admit, I can't think of any.
So when I used to work at Tip Top Tailors in Masonville Mall, there, what all the stores do is they'll have you can come trick or treating at the store or whatever, right? And people actually do that. People will actually go around to every store and fucking do that. This one girl came in and she was a toilet, right?
Nice.
And the bowl
Would flip when she puts
was where she put the candy.
fucking A.
I gave her like
yeah.
2 handfuls of candy. I was like, that's the best fucking costume I've ever seen. And then this one kid came in and he was dressed like Bubbles and he did a perfect impression.
Yeah.
He did a perfect, he did better than you.
Better than Holocaust suckers.
Yeah, better than you.
Yeah.
Better than you.
That's cool. So you give him all this candy.
I give him lots of
You're-
candy.
You're partial to that
I
stuff.
was like, that's freaking hilarious. Have
That's
lots
awesome.
of candy, child.
That's great.
But yeah, the toilet was probably one of the best I've ever.
I like the concept.
and it was well done. It wasn't just like some shit that looked like it was put together half an hour before she left the house, kind of
Right.
thing. Like it was a well done fucking. I'm pretty sure it flushed and everything.
Yeah.
Like it had like
I'd water
it had like a
everything.
whoosh sound when
The
you fucking
sound,
push
gotcha.
it. Yeah, it was great.
I had a group of friends from work all go as characters from the Trailer Park Boys, and they all knocked it out of the fucking park.
Oh yeah, knocked out of the trailer park.
They did. They literally did. Like my one buddy, he literally shaved the top part of his head so he could look like Leahy.
Oh, that's
yeah.
good. Was anybody J Rock?
Yes, one was J Rock. Yes.
That
I think it was
wouldn't
like
be-
a 9-person.
That
crew.
would be hard. Dude.
I don't even know
J-Rock
how I
would probably
didn't
be
get
the
in on
easiest
it, but for whatever reason, I wasn't. I think did I do Anchor? Did I do Anchorman? I did someone else at that point in time. But yeah, it was wild to see them all doing Trailer Park Boys. It was good.
Right on.
Yeah.
I have to admit, I can't think of any. Yeah, I can't think of any.
You didn't know anybody that did Dracula or anything?
Oh yeah, like
No, who does that?
Yeah, no, like I can think of some good ones, some costume, frills, lace, lights, but I just nothing that really ever jumped in and oh my god. Yeah, I can't think of anything. I'm not knocking all the people that I've seen in costume or anything, but
Yeah.
it's funny. The only thing that keeps popping in my mind is when we went to the I can't think of the term when you dress up as the woman and all that.
Oh,
went
the
to
drag show.
The drag show.
Yeah.
That's the thing keeps popping in my head. I'm like, that one I was impressed, but they were there to be in drag. That doesn't really count.
Thing.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, that was just a good time.
No, speaking of it, I do remember our good buddy in high school attempting to do the drag thing during a Halloween party. I think it was.
That was it. Yeah.
And it was one of those things where I don't know if he did it on purpose to make it look as awful as it was, or if that was just how it came about. But
it was pretty rough.
It was rough, and that actually made it amusing and good.
Yeah, it was very hilarious to see someone dressed like that.
Yeah, because it was just that sort of semi-attempt. It's the type of thing you see downtown a lot nowadays.
I remember our friend Carlos one year. He did this before other people did it. Went as Tony Stark.
Oh,
yeah, and he basically just did a tank. He grabbed like a. It was just a with battery legs.
Yeah.
Taped to his chest. He put like a tank top and blazer over top. I'm like, that's not bad. Kind of trimmed his hair, put sunglasses. I'm like, yeah, you know what, man? Like, pull it off pretty good there.
You got it. You got it.
Pretty cheap and easy costume.
Yeah.
It
would be.
Yeah. Yes, I've seen some people do some pretty cool things.
I'm sure I have,
Costume-wise.
just nothing that really sticks.
It's nowadays it's so much easier with like cosplay being so big. So many people are into dressing up as other characters. Like, you know, I got enough clothing from the like Fallout world. I can go as a Vault Dweller pretty much any day.
Do you have a jumpsuit?
Well, I got a.
No, do you have a jumpsuit?
I have a hoodie that is representative of the jumpsuit.
No, put your legs in. Zip up.
You know what's funny?
Jumpsuit.
I've never actually worn
jumpsuit.
a jumpsuit in my entire life.
Really?
Yeah, I never have. Yeah,
coveralls.
Yeah, well, no, coveralls. That's not a jumpsuit. I've never
Same
actually
idea.
worn.
Yeah, I'd say that's a jumpsuit.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't have thought of it as a jumpsuit personally, but so would he.
Yeah, but you're covering everything. It's like a jumpsuit.
I've even worn coveralls though.
Why do they call them overalls when they don't actually go over everything?
Because farmers named them. I don't know.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
I don't know.
They're from the Appalachian region.
Yeah, I guess so.
They originate.
These is overalls. This
goes
over everything.
Oh
my goodness,
everything's important.
Never out there.
Except my nipple.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think of other costumes that I've seen people like. I'm sure I've seen really good ones at like, you know, school dances and shit because people tend to put effort into that stuff. But at the same time, it's like it's probably really high.
See some really good
In high
jokers.
school.
It seems like, but the thing is, I
don't remember
notice
doing Halloween dances.
people put almost more effort into their costumes on like Free Comic Book Day or some sort of convention they go to.
Yeah.
Oh,
than
then
they do for,
Halloween.
like,
Yeah,
Halloween,
yeah,
for sure.
Oh, yeah, I
Like-
would agree with
Like
this.
I think people are taking Dave's strategy, whereas like I'm just going out for the candy.
Yeah.
So they just get like they go as a slutty clown, and they go as a
Yeah.
slutty maid.
Oh
they
my
go
god! As a slutty everything,
Slutty everything.
you can't go into you can't go into McCormick's and not see a slutty something.
Right.
Like a slutty, like a regular one, but then the slutty version.
Yeah.
Everyone,
Regular one, but the slutty. Freddy Krueger, slutty Freddy Krueger.
right.
There is.
Oh, yeah.
There is.
Absolutely.
It's basically
Slutty Optimus Prime.
Yeah,
Like, what
slutty
the
Optimus
fuck?
Prime.
Slutimus Prime.
the two doors on the chest open up. And it's just titties.
Of course, it's
Okay,
titties,
actually,
yeah.
I'm okay with that costume.
Actually, no, it's all right. I don't know.
Tit formers.
I love it. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be a
Oh, and our actual windows?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
yeah, right.
That's fantastic.
And then you have like Autobot symbol pasties.
Yeah,
The matrices of power.
oh my Lord. Oh, wow. Yeah, I think this
See,
costume
we've
sells
gone
itself.
lower, Dave. We just
No,
did
actually,
it.
that doesn't seem as low to me. That one's just an opt-in if you wanted to show off your good assets. I say everybody.
You know what,
assets.
Dave? I think I could see you dressing up in a particular scenario
Slutty cat.
of costumes for
Okay.
Halloween, and I'm surprised you haven't yet because we've talked about it numerous times.
Okay.
That would be literally anybody from the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah, I would do that, or even like the dude, the Big Lebowski.
Yeah.
Because again, that's
Slutty
natural.
Yeah.
bicyclist.
Yeah.
I would do that.
Slutty bicyclist.
I do. I made this joke with Shan once that I would do the whole Speedo thing, get that super tight. And
Why
wear that
make
at
it
the
a
beach.
joke? Be serious.
Yeah.
We should get him. We should get him like the mankini, like from Borat.
Oh, good Lord.
We've talked about this before.
I think we have, yeah. The only problem is I don't think I could actually wear that outside, especially
Sure you
with
could.
children around. Good
Sure you
Lord.
could.
I
You
can't.
can.
I
There
do
you go.
As long as
not
you're
have the
250
balls.
feet away from
If
the
you
pool.
listen, if you
I
identify
do
as
not.
Borat, you can do that. You can do
Nope.
that.
Nope. I know my abilities, and no, I'm not even worried about my genitalia you're trying to hide. I know me. I would collapse under pressure. Yeah, in a party in an adult-only area, sure, whatever.
If you do it, just tell them you got a podcast. Okay? Just let them know.
Hey, kiddies, I got a podcast. Fuck that shit.
I think
Well,
you
don't specifically target the children. That's where it gets weird.
Don't just target the adults with them. Hey,
Don't-
how you doing,
just
mama?
Don't say anything.
Why are you targeting people?
Why do you have to say anything?
Yeah, I'll just
Why do you
walk
have
down
to
the
draw
street.
more attention to it than already is?
It's already going to be weird and
I
awkward.
couldn't.
Don't make it weirder. God.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's a no, thank you.
All right then. He's not gonna
Have
do
I
it, folks.
demonstrated why?
I think so. Lamer. Are you guys going to do anything this year for Halloween?
I have to admit,
Costume-wise?
nothing costume wise. As I was joking earlier, I'll be out curling.
Right. So you're going to go as a curler this year.
Sorry.
You're going to go out as a curler this year.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I'll
there
be
you
as a
go.
curler.
Right on,
Yeah,
right on.
yeah.
Maybe my large panda head.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also known as your sex tape.
Mm.
Tell us sex tape.
Brum-pum-pum.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
You?
My large
Yeah, I'm
panda.
going to probably be lazy. I'll probably go as Orange Cassidy.
Again.
Yeah.
Did
Well, I
you
didn't
go-
go. I went as a wrestling event. I didn't go for Halloween.
Oh, you went. Oh, you went to that as a wrestling event.
Right. Exactly. It's not that hard
That's
of a
even
costume.
lamer.
You act like it's like I'm doing something really special. What is it? It's jeans, jean jacket, shirt, and sunglasses.
But where are you going? You're just gonna sit around the
I don't
house,
probably sit around
Or-
Orange
or-
Cassidy. Yeah,
playing
exactly.
fucking wrestling games.
Exactly. Actually, I think I work Halloween, so I probably won't be going at that.
You're not allowed to like dress up for work.
I don't think I'm gonna want to dress up
Why
and do
not?
my job
Yeah.
because
Dress up like Orange.
That's
What
true.
what is it? Just
Yes,
jeans
that's true.
and just
You're right.
sneakers.
you're right. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, Laura, you're like, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Arms crossed. We'll see how it goes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
No, his signature pose is hands in the pockets,
That's
Chris,
right.
not arms crossed.
It's just because my job may be physically laborious, and if that is the case, I will.
And then I'm just gonna come out of nowhere with a
costumes.
fucking
That's all.
steel chair and whack.
Okay. Yeah.
nice.
Hey, could probably get you off work for that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I love that this is your new plan. Hey, I got a good work plan.
I don't
I'm going to
think
go
so.
in and hit
No?
you with a chair.
Have you not heard my story? I don't think so.
It worked, dude.
I mean, it still may not. So I don't think so. It's not been the easiest of processes. So that's all I'm saying.
Don't come hit you with a chair.
Please don't. No.
At least not at work.
It's just
Gotcha.
literally going to
I
be
got-
Don't hit him with a chair
Right,
at
exactly.
work
Wait till he's home, then hit him.
Yeah,
or
there
walking
you
to his
go.
car.
Yeah, that
I'm
works
not really
too.
worried. You're not going to do anything.
Ooh,
Past
see, you
this.
should not have said that.
You will run out of
now
energy.
you've challenged.
No, you're going to run out of energy by the time we leave this building. So I'm not that worried.
I'm not doing it today.
I know.
I'm like a cat.
Yeah,
I save up
exactly.
my energy.
You're like a cat.
And I
you get ready
expel
to
it.
go do something, and then before you do, you go for a nap, and then you forget, and you
Yeah.
get up. You're like, "Wait, I want
then
a
you
sandwich."
find a little toy and you play
find a
with it.
sandwich, and then go eat the sandwich, and then you're like, "Hey, look at that little toy right there. Hey, you know what? I think I want to do this." And you're like, "Oh, there's another nap." And they're like, "Aha! I'm gonna exact my plan." And then
I'd stop.
and then you go for a
I'd
nap.
stop.
Anyways,
You've basically described the
worried.
kitten that now lives in my family. Well done. That thing is insane. I forgot
Yeah?
what kittens are
how
like.
old is it?
Oh, God, I don't know. 3 months, something?
Oh, gee.
4 months? Like, it's little.
So super wild.
Oh, yeah. It's in that crazy wild. What I still love, though, is it'll randomly not move, and then all of a sudden it just goes full freak out mode.
Mm.
No, I will give it credit. It has brought me insane happiness. We have one of those toys that has a little bobbly thing at the end, and you drag it
Oh
around.
yeah.
My previous cat, she was extremely old, and she would basically just look and go, "Yeah, fuck you," and do
Uh-huh.
nothing. This thing, like, I've run up and down every part of our house, and I can actually literally make her jump almost as high as my chest area.
Oh wow.
Oh, yeah, she's insane. It's fucking hilarious. I love it.
When do you upgrade to laser?
We already have the laser
Oh,
pointers to boot too.
shit.
Yeah.
That's the good time,
Yeah,
right?
this
Yeah.
cat, it's just, I forgot what it's like to have a cat with energy.
Yeah.
Christ. Of course, it works both ways because, you
you gotta
4:30 in the
spend it.
morning, she's hungry and she'll let everybody know. And you go get the fucking dish and there's food in the dish. What do you want?
My cat's like that too, man.
Yeah.
It'd be like food all over the fucking plate, and you just look at you. Meow.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Give me
And
that
then
And
we're
food.
then just pour it back in the cup, and then pour it back on the plate, and they say, "Here you go,
That's not a bad idea.
fucking dummy." I had a kitten once, and it was doing the zoomies thing at like 3:00 in the morning, and it ran out across my face. One of its claws went through like between my eyelids
that sucks.
and poked me in the eyeball.
That sucks.
Yeah,
I bet you that was a fun thing to wake up to.
yeah. The cat almost learned how to fly.
Yeah, I will admit, my previous cat that I was just talking about when we brought in the puppy, it wasn't a puppy, old dog. She got angry. She knew it was my fault, and yeah, in the middle of the night, she came and pissed on me. I always remember that bitch. She only did that one time the entire time we lived. That was basically everybody just saying "fuck you."
My cat did that once, but not on us. He just like we were hanging out in bed, and I guess he wanted attention. We were giving him attention. We decided he would pee on the bed, right in the middle of the bed, and just kind of look at us while he was doing it.
Oh, wow.
Would you guys ever go as a cat for Halloween?
No, probably not.
Have you ever done any band hijinks, AJ, for Halloween? Have you guys ever done any sort of like?
Yeah, actually, we did.
Yeah.
Come to think of it, when I was in that band Thunder Bitchin', we played a show on Halloween and we all went as demons.
Nice.
So
Fun.
we got like those like foam horn things that you can like spirit glue to your forehead.
Yep.
So we got those and like made ourselves up. It's
Very
like
nice.
That's cool.
Demon metal guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like real scary.
Yeah, I had to be pretty scant with my costuming though, because it's hot playing drums.
For sure. That's good though.
it's-
You want to do that. He knows all about that.
I do.
He's like fuck clothes when I'm drumming.
Exactly. So I wrote my shirt off.
No, don't whack your penis with the drumstick. That's no fun.
No, I leave the pants on. I take the shirt
But
off.
Well,
he is
all or
gonna
nothing,
use
dude.
his penis as a third drumstick. Obviously, dude.
More like a poker.
Yeah,
works.
he's gonna. He's gonna.
You got to poke the bass.
Dave's good at poking things.
Oh, yeah.
You should, you know what you should
He's
do?
gonna use
You
it
should
for the
dress
kick
up
drum.
in a purple and green suit, and put like clown makeup on, but then have like a little spot in your pants where you can like your penis can poke. You can go out as the poker.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
No.
I'll pass. Thank you.
Butt man in the poker.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Yeah, but man, the poker.
I'm butt man. Hey,
Hey.
speaking of people in
Hi.
costumes that put costumes on and do funny things,
Yeah.
Pete Holmes,
Mm-hmm.
he does the Batman thing.
Very funny guy. Yep.
He was playthrough, not a playthrough, but he was playing a little bit of Arkham. I think it was City,
Oh yeah.
but he was doing the Batman character thing.
Oh, very fun.
Fuck, it was funny.
Yeah, he's a very funny guy.
Very funny.
Yeah, I like
very
that
funny.
guy a lot.
Nice.
Yeah. What are the costume stuff do we want to talk about?
I can't think of anything else.
I
I'm
got to the
done.
point where it's like, I don't do the costume thing. I just,
Yeah.
I guess for now.
It's not even-
Oh, there's one costume I want to do that I haven't done yet, and it's literally sitting in my closet and has been there for a long time.
We're waiting in anticipation.
I want to be the bride from Kill Bill,
Huh?
the blood splattered bride. from
You can
Kill
get a
Bill.
wig. You
That's
can
all
go-
I'm really
You're
missing.
going to go all out.
That's all I'm really missing.
Really? You want to be, eh?
Yeah, because she's badass.
You can
Oh,
make-
yeah.
I mean, I'd love to go as obviously the character she's homaging, which is Bruce Lee from Game of Death, but I'm not gonna do that.
But you're not a lady either.
That's okay. I have the.
But isn't that a cultural appropriation?
Is it all cultural
Isn't it
appropriation?
appropriation?
Oh,
Am I not just appropriating Hollywood because it's all Hollywood?
Oh, wow.
No Diddy,
That's
no
deep.
Diddy,
That's
no
deep.
Diddy.
Oh, there we go.
You should just go as a bottle of Diddy oil.
No.
Greasy bastard. But so you're gonna get like the wig.
Yep.
And you have the sword.
I have a sword.
You don't have the sword.
There is no the sword.
There's a Hattori Hanzo.
I know.
You gotta get one.
Hmm.
Get the sword.
Maybe a bit challenging to actually
Are
acquire
you gonna make
that.
your feet look all pretty so Quentin Tarantino will cast you in a movie?
I know. I'm just gonna wear the yellow and black on
Oh,
too
okay.
because she wears in the movie.
Oh, okay.
So I guess that makes them pretty.
I mean, kind of. Not really.
No.
I mean, if you like shoes.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
shoes, yeah.
Now I kind of want to see this too, and I cannot explain why.
You just want to
We will
see Lady
see.
Chris.
I do actually. It's just actually our entire time together.
In fact, I may have a plan to exact this from 1 year from this Halloween.
Nice.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah, actually, I don't think we've ever done any of the I know I've never dressed up as a woman.
No.
It's not that I don't want to. It's just I don't know.
No.
I don't think I've ever done the lady thing either.
Yeah,
I just want to be an assassin. That's all I'm looking to do here. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Just be an assassin.
Wow.
Just be one.
Yeah, I'm an assassin
true.
right now.
You are an assassin.
Yeah, that's how you know you don't want to. Exactly.
That's true. Yep.
That's the fruit.
That's something only an assassin would say.
That's true. That's only an assassin would know how to say that.
Yeah.
It's
Exactly.
He's trying to throw us off the scent. Like, just be
Excuse me.
sarcastic.
Pardon
That's
moi.
true.
Maybe.
You should easily go as the dude. Like,
Oh, I could do the dude.
No problem.
Yeah, but that's natural.
I think his hair would be better suited for Frankenfurter.
Frankenfurter?
The doctor. Fucking.
I know who you're thinking of, but I'm picturing my hair and that Frankenfurter. No, I'm more a
think he has
dude.
to while
You'd
it
have
out
to
a bit
grow your
more.
hair. You'd have to grow your
Oh,
hair.
I
more
do
for the
need
dude,
more.
for
Yeah, I
sure.
needed more. I'm not lying on that front. But hey, at this point,
yeah.
I think I mentioned that already before we started recording. Like, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do with it, so I'll just let it grow and I can be the
Afro.
dude. Yeah, I'll
Get a
just be the
perm.
dude.
You should just, and you know what you should do, man? You
Fucking
should just
hilarious.
like go to work in like a robe, shorts, and sandals, man.
Just all the time.
Nowadays, I
Do
could.
that. Yeah.
That's the shit.
Just saying.
Yeah, I'm
Just
just
all the
dating.
time, every
Fuck.
day.
All the time.
Well, you can even just work from home. That's one of those jokes we. I
fucking work with a white Russian
Yeah.
all fucking day.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah.
What?
I do
Why
love
did I
White
think he
Russians.
was drinking brown
great.
cows for some reason?
What?
huh?
No, it's White Russians.
Yeah, it's white Russians.
Yeah,
But I said, why did I think he was drinking the brown cows for some reason?
I don't know. Wrong movie.
yeah.
No. There's no movie where they drink the brown cows.
I'm very confused. Okay, moving on. I just don't know how brown cows came into that.
Because I was mistaken and I thought that's what he drank.
Okay.
What?
That's how it came in.
I said okay. I smiled and nodded. What more do you want?
Acceptance.
I just want to be accepted for who I am, not what I represent.
I think you actually want to go more down the represent side, to be honest, if I was you.
Okay.
I got nothing else. I'm done.
All right, then. Should we wrap this up then?
I'm costumed out.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well, let's wrap up.
Let's
Us
wrap
being
up with
dressed up as
lots of
podcast hosts
energy.
here,
Word.
And you out there, what are your thoughts on Halloween costumes? Do you like ours? Do you have some great examples? We want to know. We want to hear from you. So please keep the conversation going with us wherever you're listening to this, and in the comment sections, and on our Discord server and beyond. If you're out there listening to us, and it seems like there are a few out there, please be cool, like and subscribe, and show us love. If also you like us, we got ourselves a little Buy Me a Coffee link. Please throw us a few ducats there to help us pay for some bubblies and keep the lights on.
New
and all that good
costumes.
stuff. New costumes and the like, and all that good stuff. And if you're not feeling well in the mental department, we want you to know that you matter, not just to us, but to those who are around you. It's important to talk about the stuff that's going on inside your head. So if you can't do that with anyone around, we're going to have some links so you can seek out the help that you might need. But until next time, I've been Harvey.
I am Dave.
Hey, did you guys know that in Jamaica a piece of pie costs $2, but in the Bahamas it costs $3?
Oh.
It's just the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yep, there is.
Haha, barum-pum-pum.
Yeah.
That was nice, actually. I
Was
like
it?
that.
Yeah.
one.
Do you like that?
Yeah.
I like that one.
Too.
It was fun.
That's a good one.
Okay.
That was good.
Finally. Finally, one Dave liked.
Yeah, one. I hope you're happy.
I am
That
happy.
is literally your one.
I am. I'm going to find another one.
Oh, no! Stop it!
I'm going to find it. No, I will not stop.
That's been AJ. And you guys got yourselves sarcastically distracted. Thank you so much for hanging out with us on our fun program tonight. Have yourself a wonderful one.
Take care, all.
Bye
Bye
now.
now.